$7 million in assets, and I did not feel prosperous. I got into the real estate investing business in hopes of living an abundant life and experiencing prosperity. And I played by all the rules. I did all that I was supposed to do and became very well known in my market. And, I was off just doing deals like there was no tomorrow. And, in a few short years, I built up $7 million in assets, and the life that I thought that it would give me just kept seeming like it was a little bit further away with every deal that I did. And before I go any further, I want to say this one thing. There is absolutely nothing wrong with having millions of dollars in assets, but there is something wrong when those assets have you. You see, I built my business in such a way that I was owned by my business. I was owned by my assets. I was mastered by the banks and the lenders, and my entire life revolved around satisfying them. And every deal was, what's going to make them happy. And, knowing that I had those $7 million in assets, which, by the way, came with $4.5 million in debt, I had some serious responsibility and obligations that I needed to get taken care of. And I did a good job of getting that done. I was good at it. I was really good at it. But the problem was that's not what I wanted. That wasn't the life that I wanted. I didn't want my life to be dedicated to making the lender happy and to pleasing the credit scoring bureaus. But I wanted a life where I was free, and I was free to do what I wanted to do and come and go and be with who I wanted to be with. And there's a difference between them. Again, nothing wrong with having nice things, nothing wrong with owning a lot. I own a lot today, but I've done it differently. I don't do it the same way that I used to do it. Today I do it without debt. And I had to reinvent myself and learn to do debt-free investing, and even taught a course on that and sold thousands of those courses many years back of how to be a debt-free real estate investor. And, sure, it's quick and easy if you're using debt to be able to buy houses. And I don't tell people, hey, don't do it. But if you're going to do it, understand what you're getting into, and, understand that it's not just as simple as, I'm going to get a mortgage and have the tenant pay my rent and I'm going to get rich. There's a whole lot more to it than that. And sometimes it works out really well and it can be very simple, but there's also times, especially if you do enough of it, and like me, if you get to where you have $7 million in assets, you're going to have some problems in there, and those problems can cause problems to your whole portfolio, and or at least gives you the perception that everything is bad, because one or two can be really bad. But in any case, what I really wanted was prosperity, and I wanted to live an abundant life, and I had to reinvent my business so that the goal of the business was life, not just assets and accumulation of assets, but I wanted to build a life-giving business. And so, if that's something that sounds appealing to you, if you've been chasing the dollar and haven't been finding life in it, or if you're just getting started out, you want to make sure you do it the right way. It's actually not that difficult. It is simple. It takes time and it requires hard work. When I say it's not that difficult, I don't mean that, it's easy and anybody can do this. Anyone can do it if you're willing to put in the time and the effort. But and if you're willing to be patient, wealth is built over long periods of time. That's one of the greatest factors in wealth. I've met many people who make a lot of money, but they're not wealthy. And wealth is what sets you free. Active income, it's awesome to make a lot of money. It's awesome to have a high income. But if you don't do the right things with that high income, you're always going to have to work really hard to make it. So anyway, if this kind of life or thought process is appealing to you, I want to encourage you, go ahead, subscribe, follow me. It's my hope and my desire to help more and more people just to live and experience an abundant life, to experience real prosperity, not the prosperity that the world says is going to make you happy, but for you to take the time to really think about what it is you really want in life, and to go after that, and to not let anything get in your way of living that life. Have a blessed day.